Most companies that I've worked with over a long period of time, at the point of arrival, large or small, don't manage cash in a formal way. Yes, of course, they understand where they are with the bank. Yes, of course, they've got an understanding of what needs to be paid and so on and so forth. But those are normally considered to be relatively low-level concerns. It's kind of, yes, the finance function is doing that, or the treasury function is doing that. The way that data is gathered and the granularity of it needs to be down to the level of the invoice, the level of the purchase order, the level of the sales order, the level of the value and volume of stock. That level of granularity, where we're down in how many are there and what is their value for invoices, stock, purchase orders, all of those things, sales orders. Suddenly, that level of granularity becomes the next most important thing. Most companies are not doing that on a weekly or monthly basis in a highly organized way. When they bump into some kind of adversity, the nature of the information that needs to be understood becomes important. Doing it month in, month out, and week in, week out, at that level of granularity is not necessarily sensible either. I guess even once companies are growing in a steady way, one eye on what are the simple things that I can do to make sure that if I needed to use that data, it would be sitting in a repository somewhere and I could get to it quite quickly. So the setup is there, the routines are there, and the nature of the data gathering changes, or the nature of the data that's gathered changes. And the companies that I imagine I never see are the ones that manage to sit in some kind of middle ground. They're kind of growing but ready for adversity.